Hi, Soraya. Sending big. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure you all can hear me. Let me see. I got to take that away. Yes, there we go. Oh, by the way, have you noticed I managed to clear up that situation? Remember how beneath the avatar there, well, photo there. By the way, let me change and change it. Ah, perfect. Young, attractive me. Yeah, there we go. A younger version of myself. Okay, more ideal. Yeah, because that older me was kind of getting on my nerves. Okay, you all, how you doing? It seemed like we just spoke. Hello, fancy, Margaret Rowland, um, Reba Henderson. Oh, by the way, let's put something more visually interesting up there. There we go. You can never go wrong with the Sussexes. Perfection. Diane Hawkins, Patricia Witherspoon, Sheila Watson, Susie Q, uh, W. Ed, E-D, W-E-D. Okay. And Rick, Lydia Washington, Kenneth Doug, Lucy Wynn, Kathy G, Etney Green, and uh, ooh, uh, Natara Mona, Darlene Anderson, Annie Bullard, Marcy Foreman, hello, Carmen Bennett. I said Annie Bullard, didn't I? Yes, I did. Legs, Emma D. Hello, Elaine Parker. Who else? Joan Commonwealther. Yes, welcome. Mercedes Todd. Nice. Jacqueline Squash. Hello. And Jacqueline wants to say hi to a few people there. Okay. And what else did you have to say? Oh, that is beautiful, Jacqueline. Good Baron and Squatty family, Almighty God, our Heavenly Father, has our Sussex Mother Doria and every God given assignment that our faves have been assigned. Our God got them in His holy hands. Oh, that is beautiful, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. That warms me. That literally warms me right now. And Elaine Parker wants to say hi to a few people, as does Rosa Roberts. There we go. We helped that out. Okay, so let me see who else. Okay, all righty then. Let's get started. Um, got some good stuff. I was actually surprised because I'm like, maybe there's not much to talk about, but then, oh, you know what? One of the most important things that I needed to share with you, I forgot to add it to the slides, but that's okay. I can make an adjustment for that right now. And that is the outfit that our Duchess is wearing right there in the photo. But that's okay. I will correct it as we speak. That was absolutely the last thing that I needed to do was to add that photo, and I did not do it. But I'm on it. I'm on it. Actually, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add that to another slide, I think, because I want you to get a good view of it. So let me do that right now. It won't take a minute. I'll add it to another slide, and then you'll have a good view of it. But, okay, there's one. You're going to see why I love this so much. This is why I wanted to make sure that it is paid the proper respect. Okay? It is paid the proper respect. And then I'll just add that to the StreamYard and we're good. Thank you for your patience. I love this. And I got a couple videos to share with you guys. Okay, hopefully that worked. Okay, so I'm going to start off with it. There you go. There you go. Worth the wait. Worth the wait. Um, okay. Valentino has a Twitter page, right? Well, Valentino is the fashion house that designed the beautiful white suit that our Duchess wore the first day. So let's see. Meghan Markle attended a reception ahead of the Invictus Games in The Hague, wearing a white Valentino suit and matching Valentino Garvani one stud handbag. Yeah, so that, and unfortunately, I still forgot to get a close up of the handbag. But that is what was posted, proudly posted on the Valentino website. The only thing that reminds me of this was the time when Dior was so proud to announce that the Duchess of Sussex was wearing that dark navy Dior dress. You guys remember that? The one she wore to that Air Force anniversary, I believe it was. I'm sorry, it was the Royal Air Force anniversary, and there was actually I guess a letter, a statement from the House of Dior announcing how pleased they were that the Duchess of Sussex, how proud they were at that the Duchess of Sussex was wearing what appeared to be a homage to the wedding dress with the boat neck collar and, of course, the three-quarter length sleeves. And it was, I don't want to say was it like a taffeta or something like that? Or was it like a crepe silk or something? Anyway, it was very dark blue. You almost thought it was black. She had the Philip Tracy hat on. And yeah, so I believe that was the first time she had wore the label from Dior on her wedding day. Well, I think this is the first Valentino, right? Since marrying into that family. I believe this is the first Valentino. But yeah, I love the fact that they wanted to mention that on their social media. And if you need a bit of a close up, I can help you out with that. There you go. That's about as good as it gets right there. But there you have it, the Duchess of Sussex rocking that Valentino. All right. Okay. And so then there's this here. There she is with the Valentino. Now, this guy, if I'm correct, I believe that this guy was an interpreter for both the US forces and for the British forces. And so, as you can see, obviously, Harry feels this strong connection with the Iraqi team because I think they spent a lot of time with them, if I'm right. And anyway, this guy has gotten the mother of all opportunities to pose with both Sussexes at the event. And there you have it. Just in case you didn't get enough of a view. Um, Speaking of which, I am a little. There was one photo in particular where one of the, I guess, athletes seemed to have his arm just a little too much around our Duchess's waist. And I'm just like, yeah, it's time for her to go home because I think that some of these, I mean, not to say that anything weird was happening, but they just seemed a little bit too excited for my taste with the Duchess of Sussex. I wasn't too keen on that. As soon as as I hit the Powerball, I'm going to buy every outfit Madam Duchess has ever worn. Oh, that is a cool, thing to do. That would be very cool. I definitely, I'm sorry, it definitely looked better than the dress Kate was wearing. Look at the, look like the funeral home. Well, it's amazing that over the weekend, there were just a handful of outfits that the Duchess of Sussex has worn, and in that short period of time, it seems as though the internet was ablaze with inspiration, with joy and celebration of her wardrobe. And after all those days that was spent on the Caribbean tour, not that I'm trying to make a comparison, nobody seemed to be as interested in what was happening with that Caribbean fashion show in comparison to the Duchess of Sussex with just what um Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I guess just 3 days. I mean, there was the news of them arriving, right? And then there was the 3 days, right? 3 full days, I would say, and then she was gone. So, maybe 6 outfits, if that many. Yeah, I think it was 6, just 6 outfits, and that's in comparison to somebody bringing the entire, um, 1940s vintage collection of clothing or their, colonial jubilee fashions that they, in comparison, I'm just saying it's incredible the appeal that the Duchess of Sussex had in just 3 days compared to the 7-day Jubilee tour. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Okay, so we have that, and let me see if there's any more comments. Hello, Rosa Roberts. Okay, I think we. Oh, one more. No, the first Valentino was in her Middle East trip, the red one when she was pregnant immediately after her baby shower. Huh, the Middle East trip. I guess I saw that one. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm gonna have to check it out. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Was it? Did it have a pattern or no? But yeah. Or was it a solid red, the Middle Eastern trip? I remember the red from the, Oceania tour, but I don't remember one from the Middle East. Oh, I'm sorry, that bothers me because red, you would think I would remember that. It seems like I do, like I see it in my mind's eye, but I'm just not sure. Baron, did you see the Access try to highlight Kate's Caribbean white suit by talking about Meghan still riding Meghan's coattail? I did not see that. I know I saw like a comparison white suit like the other day where she had on something like a gold um top underneath the jacket or something like that. But I wasn't sure when she wore that suit. But no, I didn't see that Access Hollywood, thank goodness. Because Access seems to be in the pocket of Kensington Palace, and that is so disturbing. And then they always I hate when they have the contributor that comes on. It seems like if they have someone to um, pose as the royal correspondent, so long as they have an English accent and so long as that they are disparaging to the Duchess of Sussex, then so be it. So yeah, I hate watching those programs. Kate would get on a plane wearing one outfit and get off the plane wearing something new, just for the photographers. So yes, absolutely. Okay, okay. Please tell me more about the fashion company says about the Duchess again. Oh, you know what? Let me take a look and see if I still have that. I only saw this, what I showed you, but I didn't see where they actually said more about it. But for the Dior, I actually have the um, statement that they put out, the press release, but I don't believe there was one for the Valentino, at least not on the website, which is too bad. But yeah, um, I'm looking at it right now. I don't see a statement for that particular one, but there was a statement issued. Okay, this is the actual. Well, there was an article in Vogue, but no, Valentino, at least on the Twitter, they didn't have anything to contribute to that. It's just what I read a minute ago, which was this. That was it. Nothing else with it. Okay, so I should move on, I think, which is too bad because I would have liked to have had something more to go with that, but they did not. Okay. Yes, and I believe that this outfit, of course, this mini that she has on, which I'm going to say for the sake of modesty, that she has had it lengthened a bit. Because if you looked at the slide from earlier, then you would know that the um, the one that the model wears is almost the hemline and the sleeves seem to match up. It was so short. So as Meghan is a duchess, she is very careful about the hemlines, although she doesn't mind showing leg, as you can see, but she is very careful about the hemlines. So it just goes to show that she has respect for her position. And of course, she was always very respectable, even before marrying into that family. Okay, so that is another image of our Duchess of Sussex. They had, I believe, a reception last night. Um, before this, I believe this is the last outfit that we were able to see before she took off and went back to the U.S. So there weren't many photos of this last night, and then this morning, as people post more and more on the social media, then we were able to get a good look at it. And then, of course, Harry decided to sport the very tan suit, which is kind of a summer tan, I think. He had on like a suede shoe, so he wasn't like, at least with that one, yeah, I do believe he wore a suede shoe. But I wanted to share just oh, by the way, I have a video for this guy. This guy right here, this very lucky guy, big smile on dad's face. You see that? Um, Celia, I believe that his daughter posted this on social media. You have got to see this. Oh, I can't believe how efficient I am. I actually have the video right here.
Hello, and lots of thanks for your dad being here. He's going to have a great week. All right. Yes, of course. Ready? Hi, Soraya. Sending big hellos and lots of thanks for your dad being here. He's going to have a great week.
Okay, I do apologize for the sound quality. It is pretty bad, but it sounds like she said Soraya. But then again, I see the name Celia up there. But I'll play it again without the sound because it is not the best quality. But yeah, she said that he's going to have a great week. Yeah, he's like, can we, whatever he said. And she said, yeah, let's do it. So that was a very sweet moment that our Duchess of Sussex took while I'll play it once again with the sound, and I'll turn the sound down on my end. Maybe the quality will be a little better for you.
Ready? Hi, Soraya. Sending big hellos and lots of thanks for your dad being here. He's going to have a great week. Hi.
Yeah, she says, hi, Soraya, sending a big hello and something your dad, he's going to be here all week, something like that. But anyway, very sweet. Duchess of Sussex took that time out to say hello for him. But gosh, he seems kind of nervous, doesn't he? Okay. And then if we go back here, um, Duke and Duchess of Sussex invited to make traditional balcony appearance. Prince Harry and Meghan will be allowed to attend the family events, but not take part in Trooping the Color. Um, Thank you, but no thanks. I don't think that Harry is interested. Um, I just don't. I cannot speak for Harry. I don't think he's interested. And bad on the Telegraph for choosing a photo of the Duchess that they just kind of catch her looking straight into the camera. I mean, out of the thousands of photos that has come out of this weekend, this is the one that they decided to share with the public. Not by chance, I'm sure. I would. Wouldn't you be nervous standing next to the all of the awesomeness? Yeah, of course I would. Of course I would. I would be very nervous. Honestly, I would be quite nervous. Okay. But yeah, I don't suspect they'll go to the Invictus. I'm sorry, not the Invictus, but I doubt very much that they are planning to go to Troop in the Color. Again, they would be setting themselves up. Exactly, Baron. They keep trying to use Meghan and Harry's popularity, but keep trying to put them in the place they believe they should be. And Anastasia says another lie. They are practically begging for them to return. Well, after the popularity of this weekend, could you imagine them not thinking, oh, if we want people to watch and if we want to appear to be relevant, then we have to somehow get them to show up. But you cannot trust his brother. That's not my brother, that's Harry's brother. But Harry, if you're not listening to me, which I'm sure you're not, you cannot trust your brother and the Mormon Tabernacle Choir over there at the Kensington Palace. You cannot trust them to make a public appearance because just like with the unveiling of the statue, where the guy was like, keep the camera on William, keep the camera on William, or whatever he was yelling, um, we already know that it would be a setup. So thank you, but no thanks. Thank you, but no thanks. All right. So this poor guy right here, my dad stole the French sign. Somebody has outed their father for walking away with a sign for the French competitors. I don't know if that is accurate or true, but allegedly, I guess in the spirit of fun, maybe his father was just posing with the sign and he was making fun of him. But I guess there is a jovial atmosphere at the Invictus Games, and maybe this is just an example of that. Let me see. Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I love how the bows to Megan, but yeah, I love how he bows to Megan, but goes in for a full-on hug with Harry. There's no forced deference here, just love and admiration. Fortunately, I have a video for this. I love this. I thought this was absolutely cool. Um, while at the event, I guess I totally forgot that there was a possibility that there were some very, shall we say, staunch royalists amongst the Invictus Game competitors and their families. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you believe in the old ways, or if you believe in tradition, why wouldn't you bow or curtsy, right? If the Sussexes did come, every story would be how the Sussexes are stealing the spotlight and overshadowing the Queen. Then, if they don't come, every story will be they snubbed the Queen. Oh, you got that right, Carol Purdue. And they will find the most pitiful image of the Queen, the most pitiful, where she's looking so sad and so downtrodden and disappointed, and they won't show the Queen as she actually conducts her day. They will have to try to show the Queen looking as pitiful as possible, and yeah, you know how they do. Let me see. uh oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. Let me see. Okay, yes, today is the 18th. Yeah, the 18th. Okay, sorry you guys. Yeah, do I have that one? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go. They don't want us to see this Queen, right? The Queen that has the burner phone, the Queen that plays cards and go and bet on the horses. That's not. Of course, I'm making that up, but that's not the Queen that they want to share. Okay, so moving right along, I have been skipping out on my break beats. Um, but that is just a way for me to reset myself. Let's see. Oh, so the video that I promised, there you are. Well, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? The Meghan and Harry that everyone is so hostile about. Everybody is so worried and turned off and so fearful. That Meghan and Harry, can you believe that? Well, what has become of chivalry? Huh? I couldn't believe it when I saw that. Can you believe it? Wow. Because that is a princess of the realm, and that is the Duchess of Sussex. Huh. And what about all the people that say they're not royal anymore? They gave up their titles. The Queen stripped them up. Those are what the derangers say. to try to get to us. The Queen stripped them of their titles. Oh, did she now? I've been waiting all weekend to ask, does anyone else notice that Madam Duchess has the same glow when she's pregnant? Her face is fuller since the BET Awards. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. I thought so, and I heard someone murmur that somewhere, but it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say because at the BET Awards, that was a very short appearance, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I was thinking her face looks fuller since the award show. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but have we seen her with her hair pulled back since November? Since November, have we seen her with her hair pulled back? That is something that I don't know. Anyway, well, we'll find out, huh? We'll find out. They seem to be incredibly tactile with one another as usual. So there you have it. I saved these photos from their first trip to Wales. As a matter of fact, I think it was the only trip when they went to Wales. Meghan wanted Harry to visit all the realms of the kingdom, and also he wanted to introduce Meghan to his nanny, his favorite nanny. I forget her name, but there you can see I saved this photo all this time. I wasn't even that much of a squatty back in those days. I was just someone who got I guess learned about the Sussexes, and suddenly I found myself monitoring their every move, and so I just started grabbing photos. And so when I saw the bow that she received, I guess yesterday, then or 2 days ago, that reminded me of this moment. Yeah, so that is why I thought about this, so I had to dig this photo out. And then I also remembered that in spite of all the security, this guy spontaneously decided to show even more chivalry and kiss her hand. I thought that was absolutely sweet. So there you have it. Just a couple of moments that I recall from the early days when they were still engaged for marriage. Okay, moving on. And then that is the incredible crowd that was waiting. Their train, I think it was delayed when they went to Wales. And in spite of the cold, all the kids stayed out there and oh, they were very regretful that they waited so long for them, but it was unavoidable. So that was something I wanted to share with you guys. And then the moment when they walked, I forgot which location this was. It wasn't in Wales because I think she had on skinny jeans there, but I forgot where this was. But yeah, this was not long thereafter. So, yep. Okay. And then let's move over here. Found someone who tweeted another image of Hoda, or is it two images? Yeah, I guess it's two different images of her. It was nice bumping into you this evening, Hoda Copy. Thank you for, let's see, I can't see that like that. Indulging our silliness. Okay, that was very cool. There we go. That's what I want to do. So that's another thing I wanted to share. And then this one, Ukraine war. Prince Harry hails extraordinary Ukraine Invictus team. So you may have seen this already. I'm not going to share that with you, but I want to share the story of the lady there on the right side. Not only is she a warrior, but she's also a breast cancer survivor. And she and Harry shared the interview today, and I thought it was Was it today or yesterday? I think it was today. No, yeah, today. Today. No, I'm sorry, it was yesterday. But either way, I thought it was really cool, so I'm going to share it with you as
Wife is
best
here,
I can.
the Duchess of Sussex, as you say. How's she enjoying it so far? Because she is very much part of this family now, isn't she?
What do you think, Jill? You met her
Oh, I
yesterday.
think she's so lovely, and I think she's really comes across as incredibly genuine. I think she really, we're all speaking about it as a team. You really know that both you and her really care about our stories and really are there to support us. And yeah, she's just lovely.
We met the three of us met in a tent in typical British fashion in a cold morning.
It was a lovely tent.
Under a marquee tent, tea and coffee being served with the UK team.
We're better.
That's what dreams are made of.
We're better.
But I know that my wife had a special moment with you and another work competitor.
Yeah, with myself and Sarah Robinson, and we're both breast cancer survivors, and I was talking to you about it, and just the power of sporting moving forward from breast cancer. And then we were speaking to your lovely wife about the after effects of cancer, especially with breast cancer, and the sort of hormonal impact on the body and things like that. And we had a lovely hug.
Okay, I thought that was a very lovely exchange, and of course, I'm all about the fact that she spoke so lovely about the Duchess of Sussex. So, as you know, we need that. We need that. And let's see. There you go. And then that is Alex Jones on the right. And on the left side is JJ Chalmers. God, I'm so glad I remembered his name. So Alex and JJ, they are teamed up to cover the Invictus Games. Now, JJ is an old friend of Harry's. JJ attributes the key to his survival after his severe injury to the fact that one of the many people that were advocating for him was none other than Prince Harry. So that was really nice that he always speaks so well about Harry, and even better, I like the fact that he's the one that these two are covering the Invictus Games, because the last thing we want is one of those haters sitting behind a bureau desk hating on the Sussexes at a time like this. So thank goodness for that. And there you have it. There's Prince Harry walking, having a discussion with the old friend JJ Chalmers, and of course Alex Jones. God, it's so weird saying that name, but there's Alex Jones there on the left. And Harry looks amazing in that photo, absolutely amazing. And someone, of course, took the time to crop her out of the photo. Uh, so if you find this incredible photo of Prince Harry somewhere on the YouTube, I'm sorry, not on the YouTube, but on the Twitter, where Harry looks like, very soft and smooth and basking in a nice light, it is because someone decided that they had enough of her and cropped her out of the photo. And there is the survivor right there. Let me see if I can read her name. Oh gosh, that's small, but that's okay. I have it someplace else where I can see it in real size, in baby boomer friendly print. There she is. A mom from is it Lancashire? Lancashire, not Caster, but Shire. Yeah, Lancashire, who is competing in the Invictus Games, has met the Duke of Sussex on opening day of the international sporting event. Warrant Officer Gillian, that's her name, Gillian Carlton, serves in the Army Welfare Service and has survived breast cancer. And she's competing in the swimming, powerlifting, and indoor rowing contest taking place in the Netherlands. Prince Harry founded the Invictus. Okay, so yeah, wow, that's incredible. Having being a survivor, of course, and then being able to do powerlifting, swimming, and indoor rowing contests. That is incredible. That's why these games mean so much. That's why these games mean so much. It is making us stop and take time to appreciate how people that have to overcome these incredible injuries, and in her case, a potential illness, if you will, and being able to do that, being able to show what's possible. So, wow, I just love this. This is why we love Prince Harry. There's a family right there. You can see Gillian's family, and they're posing with JJ Chalmers, and I hope that is her. I believe it is, but I saw that picture. I'm like, is it her or is it not? But I believe that is her there. Um, and you can see Harry wearing those suede shoes that look extra large. Let's see, Baron. I know you were too busy. I'm sorry. I know you probably were too busy today to watch the Duchess of Success podcast, but please watch tonight so we can talk about it tomorrow. Oh, okay, sure. I definitely will. I'll try to catch up with it. Um, yeah. By the time I finish my podcast, the first thing I want to do is go and rip the door off the refrigerator, and then I start prepping for tonight. Let me see. And there's the medals up close. Um, if you haven't seen them, there's an up close view of the medals, and those are absolutely beautiful. And there you have it. Wir sind in Wahlkraft unserem. Yes, that means I am a dog from Deutschland and I am going to take over the Invictus Games. That's what he's saying in oh, wait a minute. Is that German? No, I think that let me stop. I don't even know that dog like that. Okay, and then there on the right side, you can see the German team. All right, so that was that set of slides. And I believe I have one more video for you. Yeah, we're only going to be on for an hour tonight, I think, but oh yeah. And let's not forget it is about the warriors, the soldiers. That's what this is about. Like here you have them playing I think they call it sit down volleyball, and that is the US team. And I love this photo right here. And there's our part of the United States delegation. That is Tammy Duckworth. And of course, that is the official coin that was presented by President Joe Biden. And I believe this is when they gave out those coins or presented the coins formally. And don't forget, for a couple that is so how do I put it? For the couple that are absolutely irrelevant and have no place on the global stage, let's remember that the other day when the Invictus Games opened, you had a whole bank of cameras that was trained on them. And of course, you can see there um, that was shall we call it the Sussex effect. That was the Sussex effect. Simply by being they are all, as a matter of fact, I can get to that last video right now. And I think with that, I think we will be a perfect 1 hour. Let me see. Some of you all
I
may
either
have
love
seen
to
it.
be on one side or your family are really
Oh, sorry. Some of y'all may have seen this already, but some of us here in the US, we do not have access to this. So I'm sharing it with you the only way that I can without getting in trouble. Okay. So adjust your sound is about, ooh, I don't even think it's like anyway, let me tell you this too. I cut out the nonsense. It's an abbreviated version of an abbreviated version. I got rid of the haters and I just wanted to keep everything pro Sussex. So maybe 3 minutes now. All I want tonight is pro Harry and Meghan. Okay?
subject that we either love to be on one side or royal family, a really polarising subject that we either love to be on one side or the other of. And I think it's really unfair for us to make decisions about what they should be doing and whether they should be coming back. They're a family. If they want them to come back and they decide to spend time with their grandma, then they should do. And the idea that you're calling it could be a distraction and Prince Charles is worried. Well, the distraction proves that beside the Queen, Harry and Meghan are the most popular royals. And so basically,
I think they're the most
you only need to look at
controversial.
today's front pages and the whole weekend to see that Harry and Meghan, if they can splash a picture of Harry and Meghan anywhere with a headline, they will do it. So I'm a producer and I have also worked for Netflix. So I will say this to you. We all say that Harry and Meghan want their privacy, but they want to be in the public eye. They just didn't want to be bullied, abused and harassed by the press. They didn't say that they were never going to come out again and do things on their own terms.
No, they are for privacy.
Shining a light on the Invictus Games, heroes and veterans who should have a light shone on them.
You cannot be a royal and get rich, and Prince Andrew's tried to do that, and it's disastrous. At least they've said we divorce the royal family and we'll get rich separately.
Are you really holding them to different standards than the rest of the royal family? Because we have a whole list that we could bring up of Fergie, Andrew and all the rest of them who have tried to use their royal connections to get meetings and business deals for people outside of this country with our government. That you're holding them to completely different standards.
Let's have some calls.
People love them. They're popular.
That's very interesting, yeah.
Okay, there you have it. They're popular. They are popular. Just like the Queen, just after the Queen, they are the most popular royals. They are the most popular. So, yeah, there it is. I was going to cue that after I I don't know why I put the Queen first, but yeah, I'm just fascinated with the Queen's alternative life, the one that nobody ever talks about. But yeah, there you have it. So this is what happens when the Queen has an opportunity to be away from, all of the normal, typical duties that she has to carry out. She has a life of her own, so she and she's got that burner phone and stuff like that, so she can call in some bets on her favorite horses or whatever, and then when she's ready to call a card game, she can do that, and nobody is the wiser. So thank you, Jasmine. I thought that was wonderful. I think it was a vigorous defense of the Sussexes, and I think she said it very well. Speaking of the Sussexes, there's yet another. I keep finding photos of the kids from the cars there. There was another one I saw. I think it was with the other kid. Well, this is one where they're with her family. So I thought that was pretty cool. But that is something that I cannot watch enough. But unfortunately, I got dinged for the song that played in the background, even though you could barely hear it. But I got dinged for that. So I won't be sharing that again. So anyway, with that, let's have your comments about anything and everything. I am done with my slides. What do you all have to say? She's speaking fact. I love how she wouldn't allow the man to spew his negativity. Well, let me tell you what you missed. There was some guy on there who said that they probably had a camera crew. And she said, do you believe they actually took a camera crew into the meeting? No, but they watched them prepare for the meeting. They waited outside so that they could record their reactions and, It was all so ridiculous, as if Prince Harry would say or do anything that is hurtful to his grandmother. Absolutely not. Prince Harry spoke his truth so that he could protect himself and his wife, but Harry was not speaking out in any way against his grandmother before or after leaving that family. The only thing he mentioned was the fact that when he was supposed to see his grandmother, when they first stepped back, somehow he was prevented from seeing them because of either his father or perhaps his brother. And when he did get a chance to see the queen, his brother and or his father, I believe it was both of them at the Sandringham Summit, both of them had access to the conversation with the Queen, and everything went south. But you know what? Thank goodness for that, because if Harry would have got everything that he wanted from the Queen at that moment, then the life that he has in California probably wouldn't have happened, because I believe, from what I'm told, is that he was hoping for um, a limited amount of duty. In other words, half in, half out. And that was refused, and so much was taken away from him. And so it was off to sunny Montecito, where there are no leaks in Montecito. So everything worked out for the best. Okay, so, let me take this away. If, as the man said, the Sussexes are the most controversial, not true. They are the most popular. What is Andrew, if the royal family, I guess, is no comment, they would say the royal family's actions or lack of is at fault. Well, I mean, let's face it. As she said, you cannot circulate a magazine and expect for it to be successful without their images on it. If you want some good clickbait about that family, you have to mention them, even if they have nothing to do with the story. They are the most popular. Now, if you want to say that that's a negative popularity, um, I guess it depends on who you ask. It depends on who you ask. But there has been a campaign against them for over 2 years now, designed to smear their name. Actually, well, let me take that back. For over 3 years, designed to smear them in every possible way. And yet, when you look at the Invictus Games, when you look at this unfiltered access to people's feelings about the Sussexes in an environment where they're not afraid to be ridiculed, then it's a different story compared to the tabloids. And that's just a fact. Let me see, Baron. Of course, the Sussexes are very important. The Queen asked him to come back. Her words to the Sussex, do y'all hear they lost the Commonwealth? Yes, did y'all hear they lost the Commonwealth? Exactly. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to be very stubborn, and they're going to try to resist any idea of the Sussexes doing anything official. And I hope that that's the case. I don't want them doing anything for that crown. And in particular, I don't want them doing anything for the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is trending in a different direction because of the Cambridges, nothing to do with the Sussexes. Tried to link Andrew, but not any of the other royals who are still royal family members and yet have financial adventures. It appears too orange. Well, yeah, everybody in the family has some type of access in exchange for, air quotes. Everybody has that. Even the queen has some type of way that she yields her position to avoid paying taxes and certain other things. So it kind of runs in the family. Why single out the Sussexes? Are back in town. We now. Oh, by the way, the Queen asked the Cambridges to go to Easter on her behalf, and then of course the Prince Charles and Camilla, his emotional support, Camilla, they went to that whatever that ceremony was. They attended that ceremony on her behalf. So you know they're stepping up with their duties on the Queen's behalf. It'll be interesting if there is any type of, shall we say, ceremonial position that the Queen would ask Prince Harry to carry out for her here in the United States. I mean, it's not beyond the realm of possibility. Not likely though, but it would be interesting if that happens where the Queen personally asked Harry to carry out some type of duty for her. We'll see. We'll see, but not likely because as she seems to be going into a decline, and because I don't think Charles would be too keen on that, then it's not likely. But stay tuned, you guys. Some very weird things are going to happen. Very weird things. Okay. Uh Hello, Mo Shannon. Bumbling idiot grifter for yeah, you know what? I saw a thumbnail that popped up on YouTube with evil Santa, and nothing in this world made me click on it. I hit not interested so that hopefully it doesn't come back. But I noticed on the thumbnail that there was a photo that was framed, and the frame I believe was a Union Jack frame, or there was a representation of the British flag somewhere, and of course it was a photo of the Queen. Um, quite deliberate, quite deliberate, but yeah, that's what I saw today was a thumbnail with Thomas Markle Sr. I went to both Maundy Thursday, Easter Vigil, and Easter Day. No excuse. Same denomination, by the way. For Prince, is that the other one? To not go to Easter because he went to church Thursday. Um, Not a mumbling word said about his whereabouts. Oh, okay. Okay. I have to tell you guys, I didn't think about this until the other day. Do you know the first time I went to um Notre Dame, it was Easter morning 2007. Easter morning 2007. That was the first time I went to the Notre Dame Cathedral. I was thinking about that on Easter. And what a beautiful day that was. And of course, what was cool about it is that even though it was Easter, they had mass in the middle of the church. And for those who just wanted to visit, you could enter in one door and go all the way around the choir, the nave or whatever, and then make your way back out the other door. So that was super cool. And I thought about that the other day. I'm like, oh yeah, it was Easter the first time I went. Oh, somebody's a little jealous, I think. And I didn't think I was actually going to get the opportunity. I had to take a ferry over um, to well, how they take the bus and then the ferry and everything. That's how I got to Paris that time. I tried to take the Eurostar, but because it was Easter weekend, jealous Mo Shannon, because it was Easter weekend. The tickets for the Eurostar in 2007, the ticket was $400, and I'm like, oh no, that's not going to happen. Any more comments, or does anybody want to hear any more of my European adventures? Because I got a ton of them. What else? How about the Palace of Versailles? Let me see. Let's not mention Thomas Markle again. He is irrelevant and a big bumbling fool at that. Okay, Diane Hawkins says, I think Chuck and Heffa Camilla were scared to leave Gangsta alone because last time they got they got sent to church, the Sussexes showed up for a meeting. Isn't that the truth? The queen, the queen. As soon as they left, she whipped out that burner phone. Yeah, are you over there at the Frogmore? All right. Well, they just left. Uh huh. The same old stuff they always wear. Yeah, but they just left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, just come over. Yeah, and hurry up before they come back. So oh man. Okay. Okay, you guys, it's been an hour and I am ready to go. Thank you so much for coming back. So, tomorrow, if their news is rather light, then I won't do a second show, but we'll see how it goes. Not that I'm saying that it makes a difference that the Duchess of Sussex has gone back to California and I won't have, things like a Valentino suit to go on and on about. I'm not saying that that makes any difference whatsoever. I'm just saying it's the news may not be as busy tomorrow. So if that is the case, then I'm going to just do the morning. But I thank you all for coming back this evening. That was really great, and thanks for letting me share the stuff that I found, especially this moment. I love that. That's our Duchess. I almost thought that was never going to happen again. Yes. Oh, you're so right, Lydia. You're so right because we still support the vets, and that's why we'll be there. Because at the end of the day, that is what matters the most are the veterans, the wounded warriors, the veterans. That's what matters the most. It's not just about the Sussexes. So we have to remember that even though we have been starved for the Duchess of Sussex and, of course, the Duke of Sussex, even though we have been starved for anything from them, it is about the veterans, nothing more. It's about the veterans, and they are just there to facilitate this event. This is Prince Harry's creation, and well, our Duchess of Sussex is part of that family now. So, three cheers for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and three cheers for the veterans and wounded warriors. B10 Powell says, I just wish the Duchess could have stayed until the end, but she has two kids to take care of. Yes, yes, B10. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, oh, do you have to leave? But I'm assuming that she may have a period of isolation when she get home to California, and so maybe that's what it is. Um, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, this has been a real treat. And I am so full of emotion. I haven't let that emotion go yet. I'm just like taking it all in. Um, but yeah, again, thank you to our faves. And of course, thank you to our queens, Doria and Princess Diana. I always want to keep those two queens close in my heart because they have done us a good turn. Okay, thank you so much. Who wants the last word of the day? Claudia, I think this might be it. Thank you to all our vets for sacrifice they've made to protect all of us. You know what? I like that. Thank you so much, Claudia Blanco. And thank you all for watching Royal Sussex. And I will see y'all tomorrow at the lunchtime for some, dinner time for others. And yeah, and we'll make it happen. Yes, it is time for the Ginger Avenger. So I'll take this away. And thank you so much, B10, for being here tonight. Q Ginger Avenger. Oh, where is he at? Q Ginger Avenger. I'm just too happy. This has been so good. Thank you all so much for coming back. And again, I will see y'all tomorrow. I have nothing else to add today. But I feel good. I'm very happy. And I'm so glad for this community. I'm so glad for all you all and the Sussexes, and much praise to the Invictus Warriors. Thank you, everybody. Love y'all, and good night.